Hello. So, just walking around, checking things out, you know, and you're probably like, what are those orange things? Is exactly what you thought. They're oranges. I had a bag of oranges that were going bad and some mandarins. So, I decided to scatter them in the garden for two things, for two reasons. One, cats aren't attracted to citrus, so I was hoping that the squirrels or animals would eat them, which they did. One of them was eaten and the skin was just left right here, which is what I wanted, which is perfect. I wanted them to eat it open and leave the skin, and then the oils from the citrus will repel the cats from pooping and using my beds as litter boxes. Hopefully it works. Probably not, but one can hope. But anyway, so things are coming along for this warm winter season. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The zone that I'm in, I think our winters are shifting to more late January, February, March, April as the actual, brunt of the winter, and less November, December, which things were really, really warm. But when you're in that, I guess, time frame where things are shifting, it's kind of hard to pinpoint why are things so warm. You know, it's but anyway, it is what it is, and I've been enjoying the nicer weather. It holds on to a little bit more of the green. So this is my first year with this. I planted it. This season is the Passion Paris, and it had a lot of dead on it because you can see it was 50% off of $22. Part sun. It's a spring bloomer, so that should be nice. I've never seen one of these, so but those pink flowers should be quite nice here. Also have, wow, look at that little cocoon there. It's probably praying mantis on this. This is azalea. This was a stalk that was broken off of another one, and I kind of like just stuck it in the ground last year, and it lived. So it's a full season of a rooted stalk right here, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I've just been going around and looking at things. This mono grass has done very well of establishing itself here on the edge. The daisies finally died. I'll come in the spring and I'm gonna clip this all the way down to maybe three eyes. The eyes on there, which as you can see, 1, 2, 3. So I'll clip it way down here because I want a nice shorter bush instead of this massive thing here, which was a nuisance. It was really in the way. So next year I'll probably clip it way down here. Although there are eyes way up, I can take what I clip off and stick into the ground and start new ones. But I don't need that many. So, but there is a ton of, as you can see here, new growth. I'll clip it way down there and then get rid of all of that. The lemon cypress was kind of covered. My heuchera was also buried. I had to zip tie this one up because it was just becoming a mess. So yeah, like I said, I'll clip it down and go from there. Have the coreopsis, which are hanging in there. I didn't know that they last this long, but I'm guessing it's because of the really warm temperatures. And another thing that I worked on today was pruning my as you can see here, my apple tree, which again probably will never produce an apple, but I like the apple blossoms. They were very fragrant and beautiful. And then I also like this little bit of tree cover. So 3 years ago, I pruned off the leader here and created this nice little junction here. I really like this junction. It's very attractive and very, very nice. But yeah, so I've been fiddling around with how to prune it. I don't want it to go in my neighbor's yard. I don't want it to get too tall. So I've just been, deciding what should I keep and what should I not keep. This was very long going into my neighbor's yard, so I cut this off. I figured it'll put some more out here, which will fill in this area here somehow. There's a branch that kind of like goes over the path, which was very nice, just to have like a little arch here. So I kept that one, and there might be a second one here, so that'll be a nice little. It creates shadows, and we like trees, but we want them to be not 60 feet tall in a small backyard, something a little bit more manageable. So yeah, I've worked on that. I love the color of these rhododendrons here and the azalea. They're just that wintry purpley color, just beautiful. The sedum still looks good. Other than that, that's it. Very minimal in the wintertime. This is my Japanese maple, which can stand to be pruned a little bit. This junction here is very congested. There's a lot coming out here. But I'm thinking I want it to go another season before I start hacking on it. This was the first year of it being here, and I don't want to start doing anything drastic. So I'm gonna let it go maybe 1 or 2 more seasons, and it may be a little unruly, but before I start deciding when I'm going to keep it or cut, because I may cut the bigger one and keep the smaller one. I don't know. But yeah, I want this to be a nice little bonsai Japanese maple here in this corner. I tried to dam up some stuff here to create like a little environment for critters. They're welcome here in the garden as long as they respect my space. Are they using it? Maybe, maybe not. But I figured in the wintertime it would be nice for cats and stuff to be able to hide in there. The cats kill the rodents, and the rodents kill the bugs, and it's all great here. I don't freak out about too much of any of it because nature is amazing. I'm really excited to see how this quince do here. I've never had a quince, never grown a quince, but the couple of blossoms that I did see last year let me know that this is going to be quite lovely next year. So I'm looking forward to that. It did put on a lot of growth, so excited to see how this looks here in this corner. Look at the berries on that Contoni Esther, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I would say Con Easter or all kinds of weird names, but I believe it's called Contoni Esther. And yeah, the berries on there are just lovely. It looks like a holly, but it's not. Maybe it is part of the holly family. I'm just guessing around here, but I really like the berries. They started out orange and have gone on to this deeper red color, which is quite lovely. There's some more here, all the way across here. That's quite beautiful. There's a Delaware azalea here, Delaware white azalea, and then Karen azalea here, or vice versa, but they're there. Yeah. My euonymus that I planted are doing good. They have white growth as their spring color. This one is actually growing, as you can see. Wow. And I planted these about a month or 2 ago. discounted for the end of the season, but I got them in there just enough time, and the weather has been so gentle. They have been able to establish themselves quite nicely to the point where, as you can see here, it's putting on growth. That chartreuse green means new green growth, so that's great. That shows that it's loving its position here. I will finish this in the springtime. This is a springtime project to get this finished so that I can do my pot garden of tomatoes and peppers in the center here, and then grow things in the ground in the back. I may be talking a bit slow today. Well, personal matter. I decided to do a fast, and I don't know if anybody else fasts for religious purposes or for health reasons, but they are quite useful when you want to reset the system. So I've been resetting my system, and this is, nobody get alarmed. This is the 4th day of my fast. I started on Sunday at 8 p.m. Maybe this is kind of strange not seeing me, but you know, I look like I've been fasting for 4 days, so you probably don't want to see me. But yeah, I started on Sunday at 4 p.m. or 8 p.m. and I plan on going to today at 8 p.m. So wish me luck. But I'm moving a bit slower. I feel great, and I feel like you know, the body has turned off the digestion and started healing itself. That's what fasting does. It just resets the system. And if it's your thing, it is. But if it isn't, don't do it. We have these black-eyed Susans here. They're still trying to hang on a little bit. This is an azalea that I picked up all of this off the discount rack, and I created this corner here. It had what did I have here? Something that wasn't doing very well. I don't remember now, but I pulled it out. There's a video somewhere, and I created this little area here, and everything seems to be holding on, which is great. Look forward to next season when this will have blooms. This will come up, and it'll be great. This might get a little too big for this area. But I could always pull that out and keep this, and you know, and still, you know, have the same effect. I planted a ton of bulbs over here. The squirrels have left them alone for the most part, which is great. I have kept the papers here. What is this? I forgot. Tulips. I have what are these? Crocuses, tulips, and alliums. I've planted them in, like, you know, alliums in the back, tulips, and then the crocuses throughout. So I'm not a big bulb planter, so we'll see what they look like. It's been a very mild winter, so hopefully they got what they needed to get, and they come up at the appropriate time so we can enjoy those. But other than that, I wanted to do a fire. Let's see. Let's kick that over there. I wanted to use the fire pit with the kids in a day or so before it gets too cold, and just sit here out here and enjoy ourselves. But it's been a bit rainy. But let's see if I can do this. Oh, there we are. So this channel did wonderful this year. It did exactly what it wanted to do. It allowed me to share something that I enjoy with people who have the same interest. There's been some great advice, some warm wishes, and tons of support, and I appreciate all of it. So from me to you, have a great Thursday and have a wonderful new year. And I look forward to doing more projects and talking and playing with you all next year. Peace and blessings. Bye.